Hello, love. I've been doing a lot of inner monologue lately. I mean, what else is new? But today I wanted to talk about the things that I do personally which make people angry, upset, annoyed, whatever you'd like to call that. Because I know I'm not perfect. I know there are lots of things that I do that can cause others to feel bad. And so I also know the difficulty in understanding our own faults. Because I try not to have them. But I realize that my biggest faults are kind of that I'm condescending a lot. I'm really kind of egotistical in that way. And I don't really mean to be. I like to teach others. I don't like to gloat over them, but sometimes I get into a frame of habit where I'm always right. And I know when I say that, it makes some people cringe. But the reality is that 9 times out of 10, I'm usually right about something. And I know how it makes others feel. I always try to tell people that I like being wrong. And I do. I like expressively being wrong, because what that means is that there's something else that I need to learn. A long time ago, I actually got into a habit to where if I was wrong, I will celebrate. And I know, again, that seems rather egotistical, and it's, in its own right. It is supremely cold here, by the way. But if I am wrong, I tend to celebrate it. I'll be like, dude, thank you for telling me the truth. You are correct. I own up to my wrongness, and I move forward with new knowledge in hand. And those who know me personally know that I do this. But in that same frame of mind, I'm hardly ever really wrong. The idea is that if I'm right about something, it's usually something negative. So, which absolutely sucks. Because if I'm right, that means something negative is usually the answer, and it's always right. In that same, I also have another thing that I tend to do, which I don't know how it affects people. I know it's made my ex-wife angry at times, so people would always try to cheer me up, which is understandable. I've always, had amazing bouts of depression in my life. And a lot of them would be like, well, you have people in your life, and you're right. I do have people in my life. But there's one thing that everybody else has that I do not have. Absolutely. And I tell this to people, and sometimes they're okay with it, sometimes they laugh, and sometimes I know it annoys them, but I tell them that the thing that they have in their lives that I don't is me. Because I know what I bring to the table in every single regard. And I don't have that. I don't have a me in my life. I never have. And those that are close to me they know. They know. But I can understand how those things could, upset others, along with my negative attitude and outlook and depression and everything else. Oops. I'm not perfect. Never said I was. It may seem that way sometimes, but I'm not. Now, I don't ever really mean to offend anyone, but sometimes things happen. I can be egotistical. I can be condescending. And I can downright be a drag sometimes. I know that. It's all about being better. But that will never change who I am. It will never change the fact of everybody else out there in this world has something I don't. They have me in their lives. I don't have a me.